Any questions, ladies and gentlemen, on the topic? Don't suppose you got any water, have you?
I've got some.
I've got an energy.
Give him some arse.
If anyone's got any water,
I'll go and get some.
thank you, a bottle of water. Any questions, ladies and gentlemen? Have you got a question? Sorry? Right, okay, talk to me afterwards.
Excuse me, can I go?
No, he's getting yeah, go on.
Will Jesus implement the Mosaic, Hadith, Sharia law?
Right,
Not just the penal aspects of Sharia, but the Maslow hierarchy of needs of it.
right. So let's be clear. Mosaic law is not Sharia law. Those two words don't belong in the same sentence.
It's all the same message.
But, ladies and gentlemen, would Jesus implement the Mosaic law? No, he would not. Why? Because Christ came to fulfill the Mosaic law, and by fulfilling the Mosaic law, he completes it. He does away with it. And I invite you to move in from the back.
Abolish or fulfill. You just contradicted yourself.
So when he fulfills the Mosaic law, ladies and gentlemen, he moves it into the place of redundancy. Not because he has contradicted it, but because he has made it irrelevant. The Mosaic law was a caretaker covenant over the people of Israel to keep them separate from the Gentile nations. But the new covenant is for all people. And because it is for all people, that means that which separates the Jews from the Gentiles is now redundant, and that is why Christ does not and would not implement the Mosaic law. However, the Mosaic law contains within it aspects of natural law, and natural law continues into the new covenant, like the idea of honoring your mother and father, like the idea of not stealing, not lying, not blaspheming, or speaking or using the name of God in vain. Any other questions, ladies and gentlemen?
Can I respond to my question?
No, because you have heckled like a child the whole time. Yeah. Any other questions? I'm not waiting for him. So either ask a question or lose your chance.
The metaphoric children of God.
Any other questions going once?
Just a question though.
Go on.
What's it called? How does the Bible contradict the Quran?
So the question is, how does the Bible contradict the Quran? In many, many ways. Exactly, where to begin? If you look at how the Quran describes Allah, the principal aspect of Allah's character is that he is a king, a sovereign, and he does what he wills. He does what he wills, and his judgments are fickle. But when you read the Bible and its description of God, God is a God of love, whose actions are drawn out and motivated from his love. They emerge from his love. This is one of the principal differences. Another one of the differences is that the God of the Bible is described as a Trinity. The God of Islam is not a Trinity. The God of the Bible can enter and does enter into his own creation. But Muslims will tell you, even though the Quran affirms it, that Allah does not enter his own creation. Christians believe that God instituted covenants with Israel that were completed with the Messiah Jesus and expanded to the rest of the world. Muslims deny this fact and say that God establishes his final revelation with Muhammad. Anyone who tells you that Islam and Christianity teach the same thing is ignorant or a liar. I am telling you as a religious studies student that that narrative is a lie and it is pushed for political reasons alone. It's all about social cohesion. It's not actually about any understanding of Christianity or any understanding of Islam. Any other questions, ladies and gentlemen?
Why did the Jews kill Jesus?
Let someone else ask a question, bro. You've asked a question. Any other questions going once? Going twice?
Going twice, so
Going 3 times?
3 times.
Go on, brother. Last question to you then.
Why did the Jews kill Jesus?
So when we say that the Jews killed Jesus, we have to be clear. The Jews of today did not kill Jesus any more than any sinner kills Jesus on that cross. The ones responsible for Jesus' death were the Jews at Jesus' time. The Jews in the leadership and the Jews that went along with the leadership. And they killed Jesus because Jesus claimed to be God. He claimed to be greater than the temple. He claimed to be God's image embodied on earth. He who has seen me has seen the Father. He claimed to be one with the Father in a interpenetration of the Trinity. I and the Father are one. He claimed to be eternal. Before Abraham was, I am. And that David called the Messiah his Lord. He claimed to be the resurrection, the life, the truth, and the light of the world. All of which are titles that Allah stole in the Quran and applied to Allah. That is why the Jews killed Jesus.